vertical is hotspots, which is internet for public. This is usually free internet, okay, where just like in airports and conventional centers where you deploy access points to give free internet to the users around there. So since this is going to be free, and this is for general public, so they usually do a captive portal authentication, right, which is a layer 3 authentication where they're presented with the web page and they have to log in. So keep it very simple. Do not, because the general public is expected to not be tech savvy. So, create a general public with a name, and then, in the web page should be like a name, and just one password should be sent to them on their mobile phones using integration with the SMS gateway. Okay, so just integrate the SMS gateway and have them send the code or the OTP onto their mobile phones where they can enter here and then get connected to the Wi-Fi. So keep it simple. Since it's for general public in the airport or conventional center scenarios, you want to deploy it on 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz both. So make sure the WLAN or the SSID is set up on both the bands, because you can't expect the general public to only have 5 gigahertz phones or 5 gigahertz devices. They also can carry a device that supports 2.4 also. So which could be 2.4 only. So the AP should be able to give out beacons on 2.4 and 5 gigahertz both. So design the network on both the bands by all means. Okay, and you want to make sure that the power of the AP is low power of the AP, because you don't want the coverage to really extend beyond a certain point. Okay, you want to restrict it to a certain area. If wherever you're giving the free internet, so restrict it to an area, put the AP on a low power, and then work accordingly. So yeah, these are some few design considerations for free Wi-Fi for public. And usually these are seen in airports, conventional centers. I've also seen this in malls where when you enter the mall, you're given a chit or you're given a slip in which it's written your today's password. So you can just, clients can log in, bring up the phone and check for the Wi-Fi. There'll be a mall Wi-Fi in the vicinity. You click on it, and then a web page opens up. You enter your name and then or your phone number depending on what they are asking you, and then you bring up and then you enter the everyday password that you've got from the entry of the mall. So you enter that and you get connected based on your password. Second is, there's one more consideration that I remember now is you want to make sure that you give the internet based on time. So time based quota can be implemented where you're not giving a user the internet for the entire day. So based on the kind of input that you're taking from the user, whether it's a name or the MAC address or let's say your phone number. Okay, so you can just give the internet for an hour, 1 hour of free internet you can give, and then that way you can actually monetize this as well. So if they want internet for more than 1 hour, they'll have to probably buy a paid pack. Maybe for if you want it for 2 hours, then let's say you have to pay around $5, something like that, right? So these kind of monetization things can also be done around Wi-Fi, especially for public Wi-Fi, and taken advantage of. So these things are something that you have to keep in mind before you deploy a hotspot or a public Wi-Fi. Thank you.